guys, it's Lindsay and welcome back to my channel and to another plan with me. So for this week, I'm planning out the week of September 23rd through the 29th, and I'm using the July mystery kit from Scribble Co. It is this really pretty like fall themed kit. I am obsessed with the kind of turquoisey blue color. I'm just like, I use so many of that color just because I'm obsessed with it. It's so pretty. And I actually really like the way that this spread turned out. I didn't use any Simply Gilded washi. I just used the wiggle that came with the kit for any kind of foil and everything. And then all my overlays are from either Scribble Co. and Rose Colored Days. So yeah. Let's go ahead and get into my two questions, or the couple questions that I have. So I did answer half of Aaliyah's questions in the last plan with me, so I do have a couple of them that I still need to answer from this one comment. So it said, if some of your planner supplies were taken away, except for a few, what would be your must-haves? I'm excluding washi because I'm not a monster, which I appreciate. The washi is always, honestly, like the favorite thing. I would say if some of them were taken away, I feel like I could probably deal without, like, well, I don't use day covers, but like day covers for sure I wouldn't care about. Deco isn't like an absolute must-have. Like, it's pretty, but it's not absolutely like a must-have. I don't know if I would want to get rid of full boxes. I really like those. And then obviously all the little character stickers. If I was limited to certain character stickers, like if I was only limited to like one shop, I could probably do that with like Once More with Love. I'd totally be okay with that. But I think mainly more of like the functional stickers, like labels and stuff like that, like I can get away with not using those because I just have like character stickers and I think that would work. I don't know if that answers your question, but yeah, I wouldn't want to get rid of anything, but I would say probably like functional stickers and decos and stuff because I can usually use like some kind of character sticker to make up for it. I'd probably say that. And then do you like the little foil deco sparkle dots in your spreads? I actually do. I like using like the little deco at the like little deco dots at the top of the page, and I'm kind of upset because I had the washi that I used with the wiggle on this one, and I put down the deco, and then I realized I never put down the little like sparkly one that I have been doing for the past couple of spreads. Well, not the past couple of ones, but like I've done in past spreads, and I do really like it like scattered throughout the deco. I don't usually put it on the full boxes, but if I ever like want to, I will, but I do like the look of it because it's just a little bit of added foil into places that don't normally have foil, and it just looks really pretty. And yes, I do like the little foil deco sparkle dots in my spreads. I think they look really pretty. I just don't have a ton of them, so I only use them on certain spreads, like specific spreads that I want to make like extra foily and extra pretty. And then I think I got this question already. My favorite Christmas movie. Ashley Murphy asked that one. I mentioned, I think this was my last plan with me. I don't have like a specific all-time favorite movie, but it's like the main favorites like Home Alone, Elf, Santa Claus, and like The Grinch. Those are the main ones that I tend to watch every year, and I just appreciate those because they are my staples that I tend to watch every year. So yeah, don't actually have like a specific favorite movie. I would just say I watch the same ones every year. So wow, words are hard. Those are the questions that I'm going to be answering for this plan with me. I think I have a couple of more potentially. Hold on, let me see. Oops, sorry, you can hear my phone because I'm looking at like my comments on my like thing. Okay, that was the one I just answered. Let's see if I have any more. I think I have a couple more. I think there's like follow-up questions and stuff. Yeah, so there are follow-up questions and stuff, so I will continue to answer the questions through all of these plan with me's just because it makes like life a lot easier and it gives me something to talk about while I'm putting down all the basics rather than me just rambling on about nothing. So yeah, moving on. We're going to talk about the actual plans and everything. So the Monday, the 23rd, it was the first day of fall, and I did spend the day with my family. The day with my family at Disneyland. Is that English? Is that correct English? I did spend the day at Disneyland with my family. There we go. Words are hard. So I took a squared off half box and a little munchkin that's playing in some leaves to mark the first day of fall. I do like to mark the different seasons and like first day of fall, first day of summer, spring, etc. So I did mark that. And then I used a emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. with a pillow to mark that I had to wake up early because, again, we spent the day at Disney, so we had to get up a little early to get there a little early. And then I used a munchkin with a coffee cup that says, but first coffee. We need our coffee. You know me. I live off of coffee, and I have so much coffee every week. It's ridiculous. So yeah, but first coffee. And then underneath that, I took a fancy label, and then Ursula was the character that kind of matched the best. So I just used her. She, like, her blue part of her skin kind of matched, and I was like, well, it's fall and it's like Halloween season, so I was like, I might as well use Ursula. So I used her to mark Disney with my family, and then I used Rocket, and all of these are for Once More with Love, yeah. So then I used Rocket underneath that to mark Guardians Monsters After Dark, which is a Halloween exclusive thing that they do for all of the Halloween season after, like, sunset, and it's a completely different themed part of the ride. So we did do that. And then I took a munchkin with a balloon to mark the Main Street Electrical Parade, because my dad, he loves the Main Street Electrical Parade, so we always try to let him see it, or like we try to go so he can see it before it goes away. So we did do that as well. And then last but not least, we went on Haunted Mansion Holiday, so I used Sally to mark that, because I think I used Jack in the last spread. I did use Jack in the last spread, so we used Sally for this one. I really just need to buy like more Munchkin stickers, and I am aware that they are closing. I am probably going to make an order tonight, because I think she's closing tomorrow, so I'm like, I need to make an order because I need stickers. Like, she's closing for the rest of the year, and I'm running low on a lot of stickers, so I really need to buy some, and I feel like I should buy the Nightmare ones, because I've used so many Nightmare ones recently, which is kind of surprising, but that's purely just because of, like, the Oogie Boogie Bash and stuff like that. Like, it was just easier to use, like, the Nightmare character stickers rather than, like, a random one. So, yeah. That is it for Monday. Moving on to Tuesday. So I did put down the work label. These But I'm Lit Tired munchkins are my favorite. Those ones, and, like, the ones that I have that are, like, the panda eye ones, which, again, you guys will see in a haul. That haul has not gone up yet. I'm still waiting for one more order. I just need one more order from Black Friday for me to be able to upload that haul, but that will be coming eventually. Yeah, I've been loving those stickers because they literally describe me, like, in the perfect way, and I'm kind of sad because I'm gonna run through them really quickly, so I'm probably gonna have to, like, order more of those too eventually. But on Tuesday I put down the work label, and then I did take another one of those But I'm Really Tired munchkins to mark that I was really tired, and then I took a half box, and then Tigger matched the best. So like I said, I've just been using a bunch of Disney stickers to mark anything that has to do with work, just because obviously I work at Disney. So I like using any kind of character sticker, and because Once More with Love has come out with, like, so many different sticker sheets of a bunch of different characters, I just use the one that matches the spread the best. So in this case, Tigger matched the spread the best, but I used that to mark my 5-year celebration. There was a celebration party that did happen for, like, anyone who had the awards, so, like, anyone who made 1 year, 5 year, 10 year, like, that whole thing. There was a award, like, ceremony thing for that, so I did use Tigger to mark that. And then I did have to wash my costume. I was trying not to use very much foil other than the wiggle, purely just because I didn't have a foil that actually matched this wiggle, and I didn't want to do, like, too much crazy like, mixed metals. So I did try to use the bronzy, like, rose gold. Oh no, I folded this. I did want to use the like, bronzy. Sorry, I, like, picked up my planner just now. My whole entire, like, page on the back was, like, full on folded. Oh no. But anyway, I'm gonna try this again. I did use the bronzy, like, rose gold foil to try to match it, but didn't match it perfectly, and the gold didn't match it perfectly. It was too light. So I tried to use as, like, the least amount of foil as possible, purely just because I didn't have one that matched it. But I did have to wash my costume, so I used a little, like, hamper from Once More with Love for that. And then I went to a Chick-fil-A, which, again, I used another Once More with Love little chicken nugget sticker. Actually, all of these are Once More with Love. And then underneath that, I took a munchkin with a planner to mark that I planned out some spreads. And then I used the Panda Eyes munchkin to mark that I was falling asleep at work, which is always a fun time, especially because I don't sit down very often at work. So the fact that I was falling asleep means I was standing there and I was falling asleep. So, yeah, that's always a great time. But yeah, so that is it for Tuesday. Moving on to Wednesday, I put down a piece of washi, and then I used a sleep-in sticker from Little Miss Paperie, and also this, like, orange matched perfectly. I only have so many of these sleep-in stickers, and when I saw the orange that, like, matched it, I was just like, yes, we're good. We got an orange. It matches the kit, so it made me happy. I then filmed a little bit of video, so I used an icon from The Wiggle and then a film script from Magic Prince Co., which again is in gold because I didn't have a foil that matched it, unfortunately. And then underneath that, I took an emoji with a YouTube play button to mark a Plan With Me binge. And then I used another icon from the Wiggle, which is the car icon, to mark that I cleaned out my car. Underneath that, I took, I want to say it's Suey. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. Don't yell at me in the comments. But I used a Once on in a Million, I think it's Suey, not entirely sure, sticker to mark that I cleaned my bedroom. And then I did have a laundry day as well, because gee, what a surprise, I tend to have a lot of laundry days when I clean. So I used a Van Sticky Girl with a a laundry basket to mark that. And then last but not least, on Wednesday, I used a Glam Planner Bippity and Boo on a computer to mark that I played The Sims. Because again, gee, what a surprise. Lindsay does nothing on her day off because I like to sleep on my day off. So yeah, moving on to Thursday, I put down the work label, and then I used another piece of that washi. I'm obsessed with this color. I'm telling you guys, like, I love this like bluish green, like turquoisey color. Oh my god, it's beautiful. But I used that, and then I used a payday script from Scribble Co., which is in gold foil. Again, doesn't really match, but you know, I couldn't really do anything about it. So I used that for my payday, and then I used a squared off half box and a munchkin that's actually from an old freebie from old Scribble Co. kits. It's the one with the little shopping bags, and they're like kind of orange, so it worked pretty well with this. So I used that to mark that I went to Ontario Mills, which is a pretty big mall that is not near me, but like it's in the general like vicinity. It's like I think an hour or 45 minutes away from me. But I used that, or I didn't use that, but I marked that because me and Alizea went there for like maybe a couple hours before our shift. But we went to Ontario Mills, and because we were at Ontario Mills, it's kind of, they have some outlet stores there, like Kate Spade, Michael Kors, Marc Jacobs, and stuff like that. And so I ended up in the Kate Spade store, and it was one of those things where we were in there and they were having like an extra sale. It was like everything is like an extra 70% off, and it's already an outlet store, so it was already discounted on the first place. And I was like, I don't need a purse. I don't need a purse. Like I kept thinking, I was like, I don't need a purse. It's fine. So we ended up leaving, and then we kept walking around like the whole entire mall, and then we got to the point where we're like, all right, we can either go back or we can leave. And I like kept thinking about this Kate Spade purse, and I'm like, I don't need one, but I want it. So I bought a Kate Spade purse. So I used a little heart icon from the Wiggle to mark that I bought the Kate Spade purse. It's a really pretty powder blue, and I'm like obsessed with it. And then underneath that, I took a emoji with a coffee cup to mark a Starbucks run. And then we did go to Chipotle also, so I used some chips that are from Coffee Monsters Co. as well to mark Chipotle. And then last but not least, this is just funny, I used a little happy munchkin because I found a scrunchie. So I was looking for the longest time to find a scrunchie that matches my costume for work. And I was like, I just want to find a scrunchie. That's all I want that matches this costume. Like, that was all I wanted. I was on the hunt to find the perfect colored scrunchie, and I was so happy because I found one. And I promise I'm not like a visco girl or anything. I just like wearing scrunchies sometimes because it helps like bump your hair up, if that makes any sense. So like it helps, one, secure my hair because I have really thick, heavy hair. And then also, like, if your hair's in a ponytail and it's falling down, the scrunchie helps keep it up, and it makes it just look really pretty and look really cute. So yeah, I got really excited because I found the scrunchie, and I don't know why I'm going on a whole tangent about a scrunchie. I was just excited. So yeah. Anyway, I digress. Moving on to Friday, I put down again the work label, and then I used another icon from the Wiggle to mark a friend's binge. And then, ooh, my dog just like shook and made all the noise. And then I used a Whimsical Cat Studio Girl to mark that I edited some videos, and then I did have to record a voiceover as well. So I used, technically this is a podcast munchkin, but I like to use it for when I record voiceovers because it has a little microphone in front of it. And then I used another icon from the Wiggle to mark that I needed to submit a trade. Not much really happened on this day because it's kind of just like normal things that I normally mark, but I had to submit a trade. And then I used a squared off quarter box and another Wiggle because we just use a lot of the Wiggles. This one is for painting my nails, so I did put down the little icon for that. And then I did go to In-N-Out on this day because, gee, what a surprise. Lindsay's obsessed with In-N-Out, and I go there all the time. I actually went there last night, and it made me happy. I'm pretty positive my dog is currently scratching his back on our couch because I can hear the couch getting hit, and then I can hear him, and I'm like, what are you doing? I'm pretty positive that's what he's doing. My door to my room is open, so I can hear everything, but I'm pretty positive that's what he's doing. Anyway, I went to In-N-Out, so I used a little hamburger icon from Once More With Love to mark that. Sorry, I go on random tangents, and I'm pretty positive you guys are don't care, and I'm just going on random tangents. Now he's in here. Hi, Bubby. What are you doing? Why you always gotta interrupt me when I'm doing a voiceover? I'm almost done. Hold on. Cujo. What are you doing? Why are you so cute? Hi. Hi. No, hold on. Hold on. I know you guys can hear him. I'm sorry. Anyway, we're gonna ignore him for a second. No, stop pawing at me. Hold on. Ow, don't scratch me. Give me 5 minutes. I'm almost done. No. Okay, moving on to Saturday. So I did put down the weekend banner down at the bottom, and then I put down the work label, and I had a bill due for my Discover card, so I did put down a bill due for that. He's staring at me, and now he's scratching himself. Can you not? You're making noise, sir. And then I used a filming slate from Mandy Dreams to mark that I published a plan with me. Again, I'm obsessed with that color, so I used the kind of blue color. It's a little bit lighter, but it still worked pretty well. And then I used a munchkin with a latte to mark Dunkin' coffee. Oh, we just laying in here? You just laid on my shoe again. Okay. And then underneath that, I took a Whimsical Cat Studio little laundry pile to mark that I folded my laundry. And then I took a car icon from the kit to mark that I needed to get gas. And then I was really excited about this, so I put down a half box and a little fangirling munchkin because I received my 5-year pin. So fun fact, you get little service pins every, I think it's 1 year, 5 year, 10 year, 15 year, it's every 5 years after your 1 year. And I was really excited because I hit my 5 years, obviously, so I received my 5-year pin, which is really cute. So it's a little pin that we can now wear on our name tag. And everyone knows that you've been there for that long type thing. So it has a character, and then it has a little number on the bottom of it for how many years you've been there. And I was really excited because I finally got my 5-year pin, and the little fangirling munchkin was me. When I got it, I was just like, yes. I saw it, one of my managers had it, and I'm like, oh my god, yes, I got my 5-year pin, and it made me so happy. So yeah, we received my 5-year pin on this day. Everything's been about my 5 years with Disney, and it makes me happy. Moving on to Sunday. Oh, you good? No? It's the shoe, huh? Yeah, okay. Moving on to Sunday, I put down the work label, and then I took another little munchkin with a pumpkin spice latte to mark a Dunkin' coffee, which I actually, fun fact, do not like pumpkin spice lattes. I don't know if anyone knows that, but I'm not a huge fan of them. I am obsessed, however, with the pumpkin cold brew. That was really good. The pumpkin cold brew was fire, and I was obsessed with it. So I did get a pumpkin cold brew majority of the time that I went to Starbucks during the fall time, because I was just obsessed with it. It was amazing. My camera did cut off, and then I was messing with something, and I wrote something for a second, and then I shut it off again. So I don't know what was happening with my camera at this point, but we were struggling a little bit. But anyway, I then had a friends binge, so I used another munchkin that's sitting in a little couch and watching Netflix to mark that, and then I used another munchkin to mark that I need to wash my sheets. So this is technically a make your bed type munchkin, but I used that to mark that I needed to wash my sheets. And then I took another one of those squared off half boxes, and then a little munchkin that's just all bundled up in a bunch of scarves and stuff, because we finally had cold weather, which was exciting. I think we probably only had cold weather for probably a week, and then went back to hot weather, because that tends to happen. For some reason, we'll get a cold weather for maybe 2 weeks, and then it's just here, have 100-degree heat all of a sudden. So yeah, we had some cold weather, and then my camera then died. So yeah, we got a lot of random clips down here because I was struggling at the end of this because my camera died. I ran out of memory card. My camera was just freaking out at the end of this. But yeah, we had some cold weather, and then I did have to go to costuming, so I just used a little star icon from the Wiggle to mark that. And then last but not least, I took a emoji that is sleeping to mark that I was feeling exhausted. And gee, what a surprise, my pens were not working because I don't know what it is. I don't know what the problem is, but for some reason my pens just struggle. And they weren't doing this at the beginning part of my planner, so I'm I don't know if this is just my pens or if it's the paper, but I've switched out pens. I've done so many different things, and it's still skips for some reason. But I have a new pen in the mail, it's coming. I ordered it off of Amazon, so hopefully it will be coming soon, so you guys won't have to hear me complain about my pen skipping constantly. But yeah, so that is going to be everything for this spread. I have to gather up all of the stickers because there's so many sticker sheets in this kit because it's an ultimate kit. And there was just so much in this kit. So I'm going to go ahead and flip through it. Obviously, I still have a ton of stuff, like literally a ton of things. Sir, stop scratching yourself. Thank you. Okay, he just walked out. It's fine. He'll be back in like a minute to tell me to like go like let him outside. But yeah, there's still a ton of things left in this kit, and that's just because there are just in general a lot of stickers, and it's an ultimate kit. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of a Viv wiggle for you guys, just so you can see the small amount of foil that I did use. I didn't use very much. It was mainly just the wiggle, but the wiggle didn't come with any overlays, so I didn't use a ton of foil just because I didn't really have it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. If you did, as always, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are not already, and leave me some kind of comment down below, whether it's a question or any other comments, and I will see you guys tomorrow in another Plan Miss video. Bye guys!